Hey folks, this is ioEther. I'm back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Black Doom in his Object 416. This is a tier 8 game on a Lakeville. Ooh, actually, I enjoy that that thingy a lot more than I used to. I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't know. Anyways, so this is a tier 8 game, obviously. And so yeah, yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. So before I get into the game, as always, if you enjoy this and you think this deserves the MVP for the week, then feel free to hit that like button. If you think that you'd like to see more of this kind of gameplay, then please subscribe. And if you decide you don't like this for whatever reason, feel free to hit the dislike button. And in all things, thank the patrons, for they are amazing. And without them, a bunch of things wouldn't be possible. Nice leading shot to start the game, as that poor KBA5 gets absolutely destroyed because he tried to take a shortcut. Never take a shortcut in life, folks. You get wrecked when you do. Well, assuming there's somebody spotting you doing it anyway. So now, if Black Doom stays here, he's going to have a hard time continuing the damage. We have a T92 over here spotting there, but most of their tanks are most likely past that point by now. That KBA5 was probably about the middle of the pack, and so after he died, everybody else just pulled back right up into cover and stayed there. By the way, if you haven't realized it, there's a lip on this side, so I don't know what the other side's like because I haven't played the other side yet, but if you run your heavy tank down there, you are more likely to stay out of the line of fire of those enemies while that's going on. This is a bad place to stay, considering the fact that there's we are obviously lit, but apparently nobody decides to make use of us as a shooting target. So he's gonna get one more shot on C-34, take it out, and then pull back. And if he's not really careful, he's gonna get shot as he crests, or they're just gonna ignore him. Cool, nice shot into the Bulldog. Not quite killing it. This gun, yeah, it rolled about, what? Just a few low. Ooh, nice second shot though. Good job, knowing that Bulldog was likely to be sneaky and try and pull back into that location. And these guys are just letting you dominate, Black Doom. I almost called him Black Dog, and I'm sorry for that. It's not your name. But these guys are just letting you dominate, and it's working out so well for you. And this is part of the reason. There's a massive push going on in the valley right now. That is where the majority of their tanks are. That is actually where their top 2 heavy tanks are. So that valley push is going to succeed, and then they're going to come out here, and we're going to park over here somewhere, and we're just going to take them apart. This T-37 apparently doesn't realize he's lit, or is AFK. No, he's here. He didn't realize he was lit, and so we took his tracks off. And so he had to blow his repair kit. Our T-20 is just going to go in there and push him right back out again, and he's going to die in a few more seconds. Nah, and he's dead. Nice hit on the T-34A5 as it retreated, and that guy is now a one-shot, and he's going to get cut off here from our T-20 is going to crest this bridge right about here and have beautiful shots on that guy. And there we go. That is the end of that guy. And no, I haven't seen this before, but you know, when you play enough games with World Tank, you know what's going to happen before it happens. Now, Black Dog's good. I'm sorry, Black Doom. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, I knew I was wrong. Anyways, Black Doom is going to get up here on this ridgeline, and if he's good, he's going to be able to use this ridgeline as cover. Now, he's got a camo net and binocs. Not necessarily what I recommend for this tank, but with this situation, this is exactly what he needed. So he's going to be more or less in cover, and he's just going to be eliminating targets as he can. No, we are definitely lit, but this tank is so tiny that very little of his actual tank is going to be protruding. Well, he gets down off that ridgeline, and it looks like he's going to go and use this rock up here to side scrape. Yep. And he's just going to pull out a little bit. Oop. Eliminate the tiger. The tiger's already dead, so he doesn't actually have to. And he can actually go a little bit more aggressive if he wanted to. After tracking... Where is that T-29 looking? As he seems to be turned around completely backwards. Yep. Just hide your engine there and you should be able to take out this T-29 in a couple seconds. Or the T-29 is actually going to move. And he dodges a shell from the T-34. Now, T-34 shell probably wasn't meant for him. But it's still almost connected with him. So it would have been bad if it had. That is the end of the game. I don't... we're just started reload. There's no way we get another shell off. T-34 is going to survive. But, really nice base defense. And, actually, well done on the bridge. He got lucky that none of the enemies decided to pick off his tracks while he was up in the air. But other than that, this was a beautifully played game. I love that shot on the Bulldog. I didn't expect you to make it. I didn't expect you to fire it. Not that it wouldn't have connected had you fired it, because obviously it did. And obviously the Bulldog wanted to pop back out of him, and he just walked into your shot as he did so, which was a great job. And I love the fact that you went aggressive on the T-34. T-34-2, right? T-34-1? It's T-34-3, idiot. That was down here. This guy you really needed to get aggressive on, and you did, and it was a good job you did so. Because letting a T-34-3 running around down here would have lit everybody on this ridge. It would have obviously destroyed any friendlies you had down here, and it would have just been free farm for the enemy team. But in eliminating him as fast as possible, it made it much harder for the enemy team to spot or shoot at anyone. And so yeah. And then I love the fact that you were side scraping off this rock. It didn't really come to anything, but it was well done. And so yeah, good job, sir. I wish you could have got another kill, because you deserved it. But unfortunately, some of those shots on that T-34 just wouldn't go in. It happens sometimes, though. I guess he stopped over-angling. Oh well. Great job, and let's jump over and see what his results were. Master Badge, second class, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, High Caliber, and just well done overall. I love the fact that you chased down that E-25. That was exactly the right move to do at the time. Just about everything you did was exactly the right move to be doing at exactly the right time. And so if you play more matches like this, you're going to keep improving. This was a great match. And it was well done. 3,000 damage only being a second class Master Badge is unfortunate. In a lot of tanks, this would be a lot higher up on the scale of, ace tanker kind of thing, right? This would at least be a first class badge. But obviously the 416 is played by a lot of trolley people, and a lot of people with a lot more skill than the average person, and so the experience is a bit more off than it would be on any other tank. If this was an ONI game, this would have been a nice tank, or at least a first class badge. That's just the way it works with the more popular among the more skilled tanks. The more popular tanks among the more skilled people will mean that ratio is a bit more skewed. But 17 shots fired, 12 went in. Almost every shot you fired hit something. And I actually can't remember the shot that didn't, but that doesn't matter. It was well done. And you got 10,000 payout. I'm assuming that's because of the mission that's going on right now. And this was your first game on live, or not Live Oaks. I recorded that already today. Lakeville. Obviously. That you got in the top 10 spots in. So good job. You did really well. This was an awesome game. Thank you so much for saying it in, Black Doom. No, Black Dog. I figured that out. And for anybody who was wondering if I was twitching a little bit, I just ate a nice hot sandwich, and so my mouth is on fire right now. But I like spicy things, so thank you all for watching. Please, if you have enjoyed this, then hit the like button, especially if you think that this deserves the MVP for a week, which I personally do. I'll be hitting the like button on this. And, yeah, if you want more of this kind of content, subscribe. And all things, thank the patrons, for they are amazing. Without them, a lot of stuff I do wouldn't be possible. So I'll see you all later. This ioEther out.